Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Lenny Wilkins, who I do think is going to be at least fun to use offensively in my team. I don't think this card is great. He's a 6'1" point guard who can't dunk. Remember, 6 foot point guard who can kind of dunk, I guess. That Diamond Chris Paul dropped on Friday. Like, that's a free path to All-Star card that can kind of dunk. That is another small point guard and a much more recognizable name. I don't love this card as an All-Star reward. I think it's a little bit of a letdown, actually, considering CP, I mean, not the best card, but at least a big name on Friday. And then George Griffin was decent yesterday. This Lenny Wilkins is not a card that's exactly going to excite anybody or make anybody's team, but we're still going to do gameplay with him because that's what I do. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And also, yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what Lenny's looking like. So 6'1" at point guard, 97 offense, 97 defense, 94 driving layup, 94 mid-range, 94 three ball, 88 free throw, 30 driving dunk. That's not going to cut it. 97 ball handle, 98 pass accuracy. Outside of the block defensively, he's very good as well. 97 speed to ball excel is a great. 94 lateral quickness, 55 strength though. You don't like that. You don't like the low block rating, and you certainly don't like only being 6'1", but especially not being able to dunk the ball at all. He's got 13 hops, which include good hops. Agent 3 blinders, limitless range, dimer clamps, blow by speed booster, just some pretty good hops there. But 40 gold badges, he's a pretty complete card. He's got catch and shoot, dead eye, bailout, break starter, handles for days, unpluckable challenger, interceptor, like a lot of good badges for sure. Fast feet, 94 feet, right stick gripper, all that type of stuff. But he can't dunk the ball. He doesn't have anchor, doesn't have awful pass, doesn't have brick wall. He's just missing a lot of stuff. Bulldozer, just missing a lot of badges. Super small, not able to dunk. Like, there's a lot of flaws that kind of compound each other. For example, another small point guard like Stephon Marbury that came out on Friday. He might be kind of small, but he is still one of the better one of the better point guards in the game. Whereas this Lenny Wilkins is just, I think, not on that same level. I actually do like his release more than I honestly thought I would. This release is actually very nice. It's not the fastest in the world, but it's very smooth. And with Hoff Limitless and a bunch of good Hall of Fame shooting and playmaking badges, he should be pretty good as a scorer and as a 3-hunter. I just don't think he's good enough overall. He's not a threat attack in the rim, really, unless you're just shooting up layups. I don't think he's good enough overall to really be an elite level card. He's good on the perimeter defensively, but he doesn't have the interior ability. Low block rating, super low strength rating, only 6'1". Just not going to do enough there, and certainly not going to do enough as a slasher. Not able to dunk the ball at all. That's just not really what you're looking for out of a 6'1" point guard. Overall, I think he actually might be kind of fun to use because animations are a little better than I expected in terms of movement and release, but at the same time, I don't think he's going to be all that great of a card. Let's hop into a game, see what Lenny Wilkins can do. I have matched up against Hello Bruv, so I am going to say Hello Bruv back, and we're going to lock into this game. We're going to see what we can do. Big Lenny Wilkins stopping in the mid-range and getting not a crab. That's, again, what I don't know if it matters that much, but, like, does a 6'8" player get a crab there that a 6'1" player doesn't because he has a smaller player build? I really don't know. Another thing I've also never really noticed, but I think might be true as well, I'm not sure small players quite move. I mean, it's not as noticeable as it used to be. And a couple years ago, it was very clear. Fast players much faster than small players. That's not quite as true anymore. I think 2K is better about that, but it still does feel like it can be a real struggle to cover distance with smaller players at times as well. Another reason the guys who are literally this short can be a little bit frustrating. At the same time, if they get good wall-up animations and stuff, they can be better defensively than they've ever been. I just think when you have 55 strength, 60 block, that's not exactly what you're looking for out of Lenny Wilkins. At the same time, offensively, CP dribble style, nice push cross. Overall, just a good offensive card so far. Looking very solid on the offensive end of the court. I think he's gonna be, I mean, I think he's okay. You know what I mean? If he could dunk, I'd actually like say he's not terrible because he's not incapable defensively. He can get every badge. If he could dunk, I'd be kind of a fan. But without the ability to dunk, it's hard to really say that, to be completely honest. At the same time, pretty good start so far. Let's see if we can get some more stuff going. Unfortunately, I'm not really getting anywhere, and I'm just kind of using all my stamina. So this has not been a great possession so far, but I guess he X switches here, and I'm just dumping it down to Lenny. Out to the, whoa! Didn't expect you to get that layup up that quick. Off giant slayer. Oh my goodness, good job, Lenny Wilkins not getting blocked there. I was literally pub faking and then kicking it out, and he got that layup up like insanely fast. I'll take it. It worked out really well. I'm surprised that did not get turned into a block or a stop there. Generally, you wouldn't expect a layup animation like that out of a 6'1" player to work, but it did. It worked perfectly. He flipped it up very quickly. It'd be nice if the players had that level of IQ more with the animations that they got in certain situations, because in certain situations, they do stupid stuff, and it just doesn't make sense. For example, Kobe just getting stuck there on Larry Bird. That was a stupid stuff right there. He didn't wind up getting points out of it, but, like, it shouldn't happen. I don't know why it happened. It just players don't have brain cells sometimes. I don't get it. Regardless, it is what it is. Let's see if we can get ourselves like a little fast stop here. He stepped up. I respect that. We'll see if we can get Lenny Wilkins some space here. Oh, crab me. Yes, sir. Come on, Lenny. Not. Oh, what the? He was hoping up until that shot. What happened there? Apparently, that was an early somehow. I did not feel like it was, but I guess it was. It got slowed down or something. And my crab turns into an air ball. That's kind of embarrassing. Defensively, I think we're fine against Jeremy Lin. That's one matchup that I'm not that worried about. That is bad defense. But we got a fake contest, and he got a slow down of his own. So there you go. Attack here. He's just trying to rip the ball out of my hands. Chill. Let's reset the ball, and let's get it back into Lenny Wilkins' hands. See if we can get him to bite into the screen here and reject the screen. Stop, pop. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful offense. Lenny Wilkins gets the bucket. That is exactly the look that I was going for. And Lenny Wilkins is playing well. He is not bad as a 3 hunter at all. That release is very, very nice when you actually get the space. And it doesn't slow down on you for no reason like it did when I got crabbed last possession. Don't understand that at all. It's just annoying that the game works that way sometimes. But what am I going to do about it, I guess? Overall, I think he's playing really, really well. Like, he's having a great game. This card is very solid. If he could dunk, despite being 6'1", he wouldn't be that bad. The same way that I actually thought that Chris Paul card was okay. Like, even though he's not a great slasher, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think people are actually excited about using Lenny Wilkins. No offense to Lenny Wilkins. I don't think that's a name that people who are playing video games and playing my team are out here like 20 and 30-year-olds, 15 to 35-year-old age range is not excited about a Lenny Wilkins card in my team. So it's not like this is really a card that people are going to use anyway. So I'm not sure it matters all that much, as rude as that kind of is to say. It is true. But I appreciate those y'all who watch my videos, even if it is a Lenny Wilkins gameplay. And for those y'all who are a Lenny Wilkins fan out there, because I know there's somebody. It's funny. I'll upload videos on like random role players and stuff sometimes, and people will comment, "Thank you so much for watching this video. I love this dude." It's like, hey. I mean, I'm glad that somebody out there is excited about their favorite player, some random player that they're just a huge fan of getting a card. And maybe there's somebody out there about Lenny Wilkins who likes it, because obviously he was a great player. I'm not taking away from Lenny Wilkins. Great player, and I believe great coach as well. But at the same time, not a name that in today's NBA or today's NBA fan base that are playing this game are super excited about, if that makes sense. No disrespect, of course. And I am actually quite impressed. I think he's played really well. He's gotten to the rim a couple times, made a couple of really nice layup animations. His release is super solid. He's shown me some stuff. Like, I'm kind of impressed. I'm definitely not trying to take away from Lenny Wilkins in the slightest. Same side burst here. Stop again in the mid-range. I probably maybe had a pull up there. That's about the only shot I really would have had, though. See if I can maybe get a fade off of this or something. It's not there, but I'll take my dump down. He hedged high. And that's great offense as well. This game is over, and it's been a really impressive performance, honestly, by Lenny Wilkins. I'm surprised, but he's not terrible, I guess. Like, I know my opponent isn't the greatest, but that pink time and Jeremy Lin that he has is a really good card. This dude does not have a bad team, and Lenny Wilkins kind of hooped. 9 points, 2 assists, 4 of 6, and 1 and 2 from 3. And the 1 3 he missed was a pretty open shot off a really nice grab move that just got slowed down. So, in general, he played quite well. If he could dunk, I'd be a big fan. I know people aren't really going to use this card, but he's not horrible. So, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.